The 2005 National Electrical Code, or NEC, addresses maintenance requirements for electrical equipment. Section 90.5 states that electrical equipment shall be maintained in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions or recognized industry practices. Regarding references to NFPA 70B, which is the Maintenance of Industrial and Commercial Electrical Systems Handbook, Section 90.2 notes that the handbook provides information on recommended maintenance practices for electrical systems. Furthermore, Section 100.3b discusses connections, stating that connections shall be made in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions, or as recognized in Chapter 3 for the specific type of equipment involved, and in accordance with the applicable requirements of Chapter 4 for the specific wiring method used. In Section 250.120, which covers the grounding of other equipment, equipotential planes shall be established and maintained as recommended in the Maintenance of Industrial and Commercial Electrical Systems Handbook, NFPA 70B. Article 800.1 defines the scope covering the installation and maintenance of communication systems and their associated equipment. Specifically, Section 800.51 states that communication systems shall be maintained in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions or recognized industry practices, as recommended in the Maintenance of Industrial and Commercial Electrical Systems Handbook, NFPA 70B. Finally, Section 820.35 dictates that fire alarm systems shall be maintained in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions or recognized industry practices, as recommended in the Maintenance of Industrial and Commercial Electrical Systems Handbook, NFPA 70B. Electrical maintenance is crucial for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical systems. Neglecting maintenance can lead to equipment failure, power outages, and even electrical hazards. The NEC provides general guidelines for maintenance, while NFPA 70B offers more detailed recommendations. Understanding these guidelines and recommendations is essential for anyone involved in the design, installation, or maintenance of electrical systems. Electrical equipment should be inspected regularly for signs of wear and tear, such as loose connections, damaged insulation, and corrosion. Any problems should be addressed promptly to prevent them from escalating into more serious issues. Regular cleaning of electrical equipment is also important to remove dust and debris that can accumulate and cause overheating. In addition to routine maintenance, electrical systems should be thoroughly inspected and tested periodically to ensure that they are operating correctly. This includes checking the insulation resistance of conductors, testing the operation of circuit breakers and other protective devices, and verifying the grounding system. The frequency of these inspections and tests will depend on the type of equipment, its operating environment, and the manufacturer's recommendations. The NFPA 70B handbook provides detailed guidance on how to perform these inspections and tests. Proper maintenance is not only essential for safety and reliability, but it can also extend the life of electrical equipment and reduce energy consumption. By following the guidelines and recommendations in the NEC and NFPA 70B, you can help ensure that your electrical systems are operating safely and efficiently. The goal of electrical maintenance is to keep equipment in a safe and reliable operating condition. This involves a combination of preventive maintenance, predictive maintenance, and corrective maintenance. Preventive maintenance includes routine tasks such as cleaning, lubricating, and inspecting equipment. Predictive maintenance uses techniques such as infrared thermography and vibration analysis to identify potential problems before they lead to failures. Corrective maintenance involves repairing or replacing equipment that has failed. A well-designed maintenance program will incorporate all three types of maintenance. The specific tasks that are performed will depend on the type of equipment, its operating environment, and the manufacturer's recommendations. It is important to keep accurate records of all maintenance activities. These records can be used to track the performance of equipment, identify trends, and plan for future maintenance. The record should include the date of the maintenance, the tasks that were performed, and any problems that were found. Maintenance personnel should be properly trained and qualified to perform the tasks that they are assigned. They should also be familiar with the relevant safety codes and standards. Electrical work can be dangerous, so it is important to follow all safety precautions. This includes wearing appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and safety glasses, and energizing equipment before working on it. The grounding system is a critical part of any electrical system. It provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, which helps to protect people and equipment from electrical shock. The grounding system should be inspected regularly to ensure that it is in good condition. The connection should be tight and free of corrosion. The grounding conductors should be properly sized and installed. Over time, electrical equipment can degrade due to a variety of factors, including heat, moisture, vibration, and corrosion. Regular maintenance can help to slow down this degradation and extend the life of the equipment. By keeping equipment clean, lubricated, and properly adjusted, you can help to prevent failures and reduce the need for costly repairs. Proper maintenance can also improve the energy efficiency of electrical equipment. For example, keeping motors clean and lubricated can reduce friction and improve their efficiency. Replacing old, inefficient lighting fixtures with new energy-efficient fixtures can also save energy. By reducing energy consumption, you can lower your electricity bills and help to protect the environment. The National Electrical Code is a comprehensive set of standards for the safe installation of electrical wiring and equipment. It is updated every 3 years to reflect the latest technologies and best practices. The NEC is adopted by most states and local jurisdictions in the United States. Compliance with the NEC is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical systems. The NFPA 70B handbook provides guidance on how to maintain electrical systems in accordance with the NEC. It covers a wide range of topics, including preventive maintenance, predictive maintenance, and corrective maintenance. The handbook also includes detailed checklists and procedures for performing specific maintenance tasks. The NFPA 70B handbook is a valuable resource for anyone involved in the maintenance of electrical systems. It can help you to develop a comprehensive maintenance program that will keep your equipment in a safe and reliable operating condition. Electrical safety is a serious concern. Every year, thousands of people are injured or killed in electrical accidents. Many of these accidents could have been prevented by following basic electrical safety precautions. Always to energize equipment before working on it. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and safety glasses. Never work on electrical equipment when you are wet or tired. Be aware of the potential hazards of electricity and take steps to protect yourself. If you are not qualified to work on electrical equipment, hire a qualified electrician. Electricity is a powerful force that can be dangerous if not handled properly. By following basic electrical safety precautions, you can help to protect yourself and others from electrical accidents. Remember that the NEC and NFPA 70B are important resources for electrical safety and maintenance. By following the guidelines and recommendations in these documents, you can help to ensure that your electrical systems are operating safely and efficiently. Firstly, understand that maintenance requirements in the 2005 NEC mandate adherence to manufacturer's instructions or recognized industry practices for electrical equipment as stated in Section 90.5. Secondly, note the references to NFPA 70B, which emphasize its role as a guide for recommended maintenance practices for electrical systems per Section 90.2. Thirdly, remember that connections should align with manufacturer guidelines or Chapter 3 specifications and Chapter 4 requirements for wiring methods as detailed in Section 100.3b. Fourthly, equipotential planes should be established and maintained following NFPA 70B recommendations according to Section 250.120 concerning grounding. Fifthly, communication systems must be maintained according to manufacturer's instructions or industry practices, as suggested in NFPA 70B, as outlined in Section 800.51. Sixthly, fire alarm systems need to be maintained per manufacturer's guidelines or recognized practices, with NFPA 70B recommendations, as indicated in Section 820.35. These guidelines are essential for ensuring electrical system safety and reliability. Electrical maintenance should involve regular inspections for wear, loose connections, insulation damage, and corrosion. Cleaning is crucial to prevent overheating from dust and debris buildup. Periodic thorough inspections and tests are also necessary to verify insulation resistance, circuit breaker operation, and the grounding system. The frequency of these activities depends on equipment type, environment, and manufacturer's advice. NFPA 70B provides detailed instructions for inspections and tests. Prioritizing maintenance improves safety, extends equipment life, and reduces energy consumption. A well-structured maintenance program includes preventive, predictive, and corrective measures. Preventive actions involve cleaning, lubricating, and inspecting. Predictive measures use technology to identify potential issues. Corrective measures address equipment failures through repair or replacement. Accurate record keeping is essential for tracking equipment performance, identifying trends, and planning maintenance activities. Maintenance personnel must be adequately trained and familiar with safety codes and standards. Safety precautions are paramount, including wearing protective gear and energizing equipment. The grounding system, a vital safety component, must be regularly inspected to ensure secure, corrosion-free connections and appropriately sized conductors. Over time, factors like heat, moisture, and vibration can degrade electrical equipment. Regular maintenance helps slow this degradation and prolong equipment lifespan. Efficient energy use is also a benefit of proper maintenance. Clean, lubricated motors operate more efficiently, and energy-efficient lighting reduces consumption. The National Electrical Code sets standards for safe electrical installations and is updated every 3 years. Compliance with the NEC is crucial for electrical system safety. NFPA 70B assists in maintaining systems in accordance with the NEC, offering guidance on preventive, predictive, and corrective maintenance. The handbook includes checklists and procedures for specific maintenance tasks and serves as a valuable resource for anyone involved in electrical maintenance. Electrical safety is paramount. Accidents can be prevented by following basic precautions, such as de-energizing equipment, wearing protective gear, and avoiding work in wet conditions. Awareness of electrical hazards and hiring qualified electricians are also crucial. Electricity is powerful and requires careful handling. By following safety measures and utilizing the NEC and NFPA 70B, you can ensure safe and efficient electrical systems. Consider maintenance as an investment in the long-term reliability and safety of your electrical infrastructure. It's not merely about fixing problems when they arise, but proactively preventing them from occurring in the first place. This proactive approach can significantly reduce downtime, minimize repair costs, and, most importantly, protect personnel from potential electrical hazards. When establishing a maintenance program, it's important to tailor it to the specific needs of your facility and the equipment it houses. Not all electrical systems are created equal, and their maintenance requirements can vary widely depending on factors such as age, usage, environmental conditions, and criticality to operations. A comprehensive assessment of your electrical infrastructure is essential to identify potential weaknesses and prioritize maintenance activities accordingly. Regular inspections should be conducted to identify any signs of deterioration, damage, or overheating. These inspections should cover all components of the electrical system, including wiring, connections, circuit breakers, transformers, and motors. Infrared thermography can be a valuable tool for detecting hotspots and other thermal anomalies that may indicate underlying problems. In addition to visual inspections, electrical testing should be performed to verify the proper functioning of critical component. This may include insulation resistance testing, continuity testing, ground impedance testing, and circuit breaker testing. The results of these tests should be documented and compared to previous readings to identify any trends or deviations. Preventive maintenance tasks should be performed on a regular basis to keep equipment in good working order. These tasks may include cleaning, lubricating, tightening connections, and replacing worn parts. The frequency of these tasks will depend on the equipment and its operating environment. For example, motors that operate in dusty or humid environments may require more frequent cleaning and lubrication. Predictive maintenance techniques can be used to anticipate potential failures and schedule maintenance before they occur. These techniques may include vibration analysis, oil analysis, and ultrasonic testing. By monitoring the condition of equipment over time, it is possible to identify early warning signs of failure and take corrective action before a major breakdown occurs. Corrective maintenance is necessary when equipment fails or is found to be in need of repair. When performing corrective maintenance, it is important to follow proper procedures and use qualified personnel. All work should be performed in accordance with applicable safety codes and standards. After completing corrective maintenance, it is important to test the equipment to verify that it is functioning properly. A well-documented maintenance program is essential for ensuring its effectiveness. The program should include written procedures, schedules, and records of all maintenance activities. The procedures should be clear, concise, and easy to follow. The schedule should be realistic and based on the specific needs of the equipment. The records should be accurate and up-to-date. The maintenance program should be reviewed and updated on a regular basis to ensure that it remains effective. This review should take into account any changes in the equipment, the operating environment, or the applicable codes and standards. Training is essential for all personnel involved in electrical maintenance. Personnel should be trained on the proper procedures for performing maintenance tasks, as well as on the safety hazards associated with electrical work. Training should be provided on a regular basis to keep personnel up to date on the latest technologies and best practices. A strong safety culture is essential for preventing electrical accidents. All personnel should be aware of the potential hazards of electricity and should be trained on how to work safely around electrical equipment. Safety procedures should be enforced and safety equipment should be provided and used. By following these guidelines, you can establish a comprehensive electrical maintenance program that will protect your personnel, reduce downtime, and extend the life of your equipment. Always remember that electrical safety is paramount and should never be compromised. In the context of the NEC and NFPA 70B, consider the specific requirements for different types of electrical equipment and systems. For example, emergency power systems such as generators and uninterruptible power supplies have specific maintenance requirements outlined in NEC. These requirements are designed to ensure that these systems are ready to operate in the event of a power outage. Similarly, fire alarm systems have specific maintenance requirements designed to ensure that they will function properly in the event of a fire. NFPA 70B provides detailed guidance on the maintenance of these and other specialized electrical systems. Furthermore, it's important to consider the impact of the operating environment on electrical maintenance requirements. Electrical equipment that operates in harsh environments, such as those with high levels of dust, moisture, or vibration, will require more frequent maintenance than equipment that operates in clean, dry environments. Similarly, equipment that is subjected to heavy loads or frequent starts and stops will require more frequent maintenance. When developing a maintenance program, it's important to take these factors into account and adjust the maintenance schedule accordingly. Finally, keep in mind that electrical maintenance is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. A well-designed maintenance program should be implemented and followed consistently to ensure that electrical systems remain safe and reliable over the long term. Regular monitoring, inspection, and testing are essential for identifying potential problems early and taking corrective action before they lead to major failures. By investing in a comprehensive electrical maintenance program, you can protect your personnel, reduce downtime, and extend the life of your equipment. And remember that consulting with qualified electrical professionals is always recommended to ensure that your maintenance program is tailored to your specific needs and compliant with all applicable codes and standards.